Welcome back to The Late Show. Folks, my guest tonight is the host of The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. Please welcome back to The Late Show, Trevor Noah.
Nice to see you, man.
Pleasure to have you here. It has been too long. We have spoken,
a very long time.
but not in front of a live audience in a long time.
Yeah, this is yeah.
Now listen, friendo. For the people out there who don't know, in September, The Daily Show sort of relaunched in a new studio.
Yes.
Over in Times Square.
Right.
But here's the thing. When I heard where you were moving, I thought, but wait, I know that studio. There's no room for an audience there.
Right.
You have no audience.
I have no audience.
What is wrong with you?
Okay.
Why wouldn't you want to be with the beautiful people?
So,
I'm just worried about you.
well, let's start with this. First of all, you guys are here right now. And
Yes.
so you couldn't be there with me. So it's like two places at the same time.
That's
so
true,
First,
that's true.
You know what I mean? That's the first
true,
thing.
it's true.
No, but it's not about no audience or an audience. It's just like, in the pandemic, there were no people. And then I was just like, yeah, I'll do the show and there's no people. And then you get used to everything. So I'm used to an audience and then I'm used to no audience. You know what I mean? So now I'm used to like saying something I find funny and then nobody says something. In fact, I have to get used to people laughing again. Because then I would just say something and someone would be like, ha ha! And you're like, who was that? What are you doing?
But did you not imagine the laughter in your head? Didn't you have that sort of that occipital Rolodex of all the possible reactions to the jokes from the 20,000 hours you had done? And you had the rhythm in your head and you went, oh, I think it would probably go like this.
No, I started like that. And then as the pandemic went, I just started having a conversation with like one person with the camera.
Which is lovely.
Yeah, it's just like, and now I'm trying new things. You know what it is? Here's the thing. We are going through the craziest period that humankind has ever experienced, in my opinion, right? And I'm not going to come out on the other side of that and just be like, yeah, life is normal. So I'm going to try everything differently. I'm going to break the show. I'm going to remake the show. I'm going to try things on the show. Everything will be wrong. Everything will be right. And then you're like, yeah, because I don't know if tomorrow will come.
Nicely done. Nicely done. I found, and I'm wondering whether you had this experience, there were certain aspects of doing the show with no audience in a little tiny room with just me and Chris and Mark and occasionally my wife, and that was it in the room for 15 months. There were some aspects of that were very positive that I wanted to be able to hold on to. One of them was being able to do the Zoom interviews and have no sense of changing what the conversation was based upon a performative aspect that had to be for a live audience.
Right.
That we had I'm not going to say more honest, but more natural conversations. What was it? Was there anything you take from that period of time that you're trying to preserve now, other than the no audience, because that's sort of the absence of something? What did it give you?
Well, I think everything in life is a gift and a curse, depending on how you look at it. So one of the great things about having an audience is you get to share this experience, you know? One of my favorite things you ever said about making The Late Show was back in the day you said, the greatest joy you get from making The Late Show is not the performing of the show, but it's the creating of the show. And then what you share with the audience is the joy that you had creating this product, right? That's essentially, and I love that. And so what I try and do is apply that same ethos to my work. Is I go like, let's have fun doing it and let's create it. And it is wonderful to share it with all of you. It's a beautiful experience. But there are parts of doing it with nobody there that I don't know. It has like a smallness to it. It has like a, you know, there's just something about it where it's just like, it's just, we feel like a band of just like robbers in the Wild West. It's like it's just 10 of us and we're just like doing our thing, you know. And it's just like, what happened in the news? Pow pow. Let's see what we say about it. And you know,
I will say this is that the last 2 years, because it's almost 2 years at this point, or 20 months, have been so dark at times. The national conversation, which is what these shows end up being about, which is the national conversation. We don't set the agenda, we reflect what happened in your day, and we curate it back at you with our own emotions. At least that's how I think about it. Because it's been so dark, we were able to talk about things that I'm not sure I could have spoken to a live audience about without destroying their ability to laugh or to
Oh, yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah,
I didn't have to worry about the order in which I told the story of the day for fear that I had to worry about what the vibe of an audience is.
Yes.
Because while y'all don't know this, we order the way in which we tell you the stories in such a way to kind of, how can you feed someone what happened today? In what order can you do it?
Well,
and not step
yes.
on each subsequent story. But over all those dark months, it didn't matter what order I did it.
No, it doesn't matter because you're alone. I mean, it's natural. Think about it this way. If you have an audience, you have to think about the audience. So imagine if you have guests in your house. You will change how you do your day. So when I wake up, I jump up, I go like, okay, do I need to go and do something somewhere in the house? Getting dressed is not a thing I think about. I just run around in the house, and then if I want to drink something, and then brush my teeth, and then come back and watch TV. Do I get dressed? Maybe, maybe not. These are things that I don't need to worry about because there is no audience. When I have guests over, I have to be like, how would I like this day to go for them so that they have a positive experience about staying over at my place?
Probably first would be pants.
You see. And now pants are not bad, it just changes because you have an audience.
We have to take a break, Trevor, but we'll be right back with more Trevor Noah. Stick around.